Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. We welcome you. Today we're going to introduce you to one of the people who is starting a business in Fargo, a person who we will be following around, but I'm going to let her introduce herself to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Tawni. I was born in a small town near the Fort Peck Reservation.
What are your passions?
I'm passionate about K-pop and anime. Mainly K-pop. I love K-pop.
What gets you going about K-pop?
So I love BTS,
Okay.
Blackpink, Big Bang, EXO. There's so many, but my main core is BTS. They're my boys. They're my boys.
All right. And what do you like about BTS?
The message they send through their music. I mean, there's no barrier with music, like no language barrier.
Anything else that you might be passionate about?
Yes, swords and knives. I started getting into that recently. And my partner's really into knives as well, so I'm learning from him.
Tell us about what steps you've already taken towards getting your business together.
We were looking around Minot, my partner and I, and we realized this wasn't the best place to support the business. It was time to search outside. So looking around, Fargo, North Dakota, turned out to be a better place for our business.
What made you choose Fargo?
The people. The population there is bigger. We're closer to 3 states, so that brings in more traffic from around those areas. And it's more diverse.
So, what else have you done besides that?
We've been looking at products to place within the store, K-pop albums, knives, so forth.
What were your short-term goals?
Get moved to Fargo, find a good location for the shop, get shop set up and open by no later than September 1st. And we're trying to find suppliers for the shop. We're also trying to check with K-pop companies for their merchandise, see if we can't figure out a way to sell.
What was your one-year goals?
We plan to increase market share, increase community outreach, definitely bring in people for the community to come see, maintain our profits, that's a big one, and add new products and get rid of non-sellers.
2 years goal.
Make a decent profit ratio, be in the black, that is our goal. Hold community outreach monthly, and meet with new vendors.
5 years.
5 years, be a destination seller. We want people to come in for us. We want to expand our business and also have multiple avenues of revenue.
So what are your long-term goals?
10 years, seek expansion to new locations, other states. You know, we want to reach as many people as we can with our business.
The next thing that we did together for you and your partner was your strengths and weaknesses. His strengths were ideas, what to sell, and how to set up the shop, but I think that you both were part of that. He has some ideas, and I think you have some ideas, correct?
On how to set up the shop?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and together you guys will get together and fix that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he does have experience. He did grow up in a store when he was a kid.
Yes, he did.
So he also has some knowledge of some of the products.
Yes.
Now, knowledge is actually both of your strengths because you know the K-pop and the anime.
Yes.
And let's start with your strengths.
I have a passion for art. We want to get local and Native American artists in our store with their work. Want to work with them. I also have knowledge of K-pop and anime.
Now let's talk about the weaknesses, and I'll talk a little bit. You can discuss it with me here on his.
Okay.
So I know that he has some trouble holding prices. Tends to lower prices a little bit.
Yes.
He's not real good with confrontation either.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that because he has PTSD, he also has anger issues.
Yes. Gotta work on that.
Let's talk about your weaknesses a little bit.
Ooh, okay. Biggest one, start right off the bat with, is people. I have social anxiety. It's very hard to get out and deal with them. So I'm working on that.
And how are you working on that?
Therapy.
Okay.
Therapy is a big one. But one of my biggest weaknesses on top of that is time management. I always assume I have more time than I think I do, and that leaves me rushing around trying to complete everything at the very last minute. So I'm working on that.
I think one of the other things that we talked about was that you also take on a bunch of projects at one time.
Yes.
And then you try and do them all at the same time.
All at the same time. I'm trying not to get too bogged down with as many projects as I used to.
That's just going to take time, I think we were discussing.
Yeah, that's going to take...
You're just going to have to learn.
And experience it firsthand for me, because it's very hard. I don't know how to approach people. That's my biggest thing.
Is there anything else you want to add to this before we close it out? I know this is a unique experience for you that you were not ready to go in front of the camera.
No.
But we appreciate you coming today.
Yes, this is very new for me to be on camera. Yes, so I'm trying, and you'll see me here again.
We really appreciate you coming in today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And thank you for being a delightful guest, and we will talk to you later.
Yes, have a good day, guys. Thank you.